Hey everybody. Um, Time for your primer. Gonna be a little bit shorter today. I'm actually still at the studio, where I just finished doing the majority report a couple of hours ago. And I gotta go home and prep for some big interviews the next couple of days. Tomorrow night, of course, Artesia Balthrop and John Idarola on TMBS. But I'm recording interviews on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm letting you guys be the first to know with Adolph Reed and Slavoj Žižek. I love you back. So I'm pretty excited about those. As always, guys, please, if you can, it's nice to see you. Go become a patron at patreon.com/TMBS, patreon.com/TMBS. That's how this whole thing happens. That's how we grow. We're under 100 away now from our first 1,000 patrons. And of course, during these, if you hit us with a super chat, I'll answer your questions. Um, I got a chance. I did the video from the street at the Bernie AOC rally, and it was incredible. It was so amazing. I got to meet some awesome people as well, and it was an inspiring, incredible day. And I just want to kind of, say next week, the primer will be formally on Adolph Reed's class notes, which I would recommend everybody order a copy of. It's a great introduction to Adolph Reed's books. He's such a brilliant and committed guy. And that was really what I was thinking about at the rally. I was thinking about a movement that crosses all boundaries, a movement that is fundamentally committed to human liberation of every category, from every sexual, every gender identity, every racial identity, every conceivable category of oppression in a liberal sense, we eliminate. And then there's broad cross boundary movement that's rooted in the two poles of socialism, right? One is shared material needs, the 99% versus the 1%. The vast majority of human beings need healthcare, housing, shelter, clean environment. Even if you find yourself being relatively privileged compared to oligarchs, you are vulnerable in this predator capitalist system we're in. And then the other is empathy and compassion. Something that, hey, Tom from Ecubia, respect. Um, that says, I'm going to fight for myself, I'm going to fight for my community, but I'm also going to fight across all these bounds because I know that every single person deserves dignity, deserves that basic sense of justice, fairness, and delivery. And so at the end of Bernie's speech, when he had people look around, when he was like, are you going to fight for even if you have health care, even if your student loans are paid off? Are you going to fight for other people? Are you going to fight for people in a different situation? Man, that was powerful. And man, that contribute that fusion, that fusion of I'll say Machiavelli and Nagarjuna. Nagarjuna was a Mahayana Buddhist philosopher. Universal compassion, universal concern as a real goal, a real subject of spiritual and empathetic urgency. I thought that came through so powerfully at the rally. I thought Bernie absolutely landed that and nailed that in such a powerful way. Um, Nina Turner killed it. Amazing to see people whine about her drawing obvious distinctions. Guy next to me put his hand on my shoulder and said, I got you, bro. That's beautiful. Bernie, I'm going to let you finish, but Nina Turner had the best speech of the rally. Yes, she did. In a rally with great speeches across the board, can you get Low-Key the MC to call into the show? I don't know who that is, but I'll look into it. I thought Nina Turner did have the best speech. And that's simple. That's all. That's it. Pick the original, not the copies. Have the real agenda. Have somebody who voted against all of Trump's military budget increases. Have somebody who had the guts and the chutzpah to take on the Clinton machine. That's what it is. It's not that complicated. And you need all of it. But you need the clarity of Nina Turner. You need the power of Nina Turner. Do you still think it would be advantageous for Bernie to announce VP his pick before the Iowa caucuses? I don't know. I don't know that. That's a good question. I love the idea of Nina as VP, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, I just think Nina Turner is really an unparalleled political talent. And the more people whine and complain about her actually doing politics and drawing distinctions, the more of a strong, powerful, clear point she has to make. I mean, let's be real here. There's major radical fundamental differences. We got to spell them out. And she's absolutely right. How could you not be mad by all of this? This Trump era is disgusting. I also want to admit I was but what preceded it is disgusting. Read Achille Bimbe, The Age of Humanism is Ending. The absolute steps to set up Trump is this corrupted, corroded neoliberal order. And Nina Turner is exactly right about the vision, the power, and the leadership required to take it on. Share all of her clips. Nina Turner's 1,000% on point. I will cop to the fact that I was the one who tried to get the lock him up chant going. I was trying that really hard. And there was a moment where I thought it was going to take off, but the very cool mayor of San Juan didn't go for it. But I was definitely in the. They started talking about Trump in Puerto Rico, and I'm not even kidding. Like, yeah, like lock him up. A lot of people saying it, folks. A lot of people saying it. Trump is empire. Trump is the fulfillment of empire. Trump is the fulfillment of hypercapitalism. Trump is the fulfillment of grotesque oligarchy. Trump is the fulfillment of distraction, poison, and spectacle culture. Don't ever let anybody else tell you otherwise. Uh, any other super chats? Guys, tomorrow I'm very excited to be interviewing Adolph Reed. I hope, as I said in the beginning, everybody will order a copy of Class Notes and read The Myth of Economic Reductionism, that great piece he just wrote in the New Republic, and really understand socialism, brokerage models versus non brokerage models, and the Marxist rooted quest for global liberation. We love how chants are mostly we or us. Yes, yes. They're really holding that not me, us message very well. Sanders Turner. Dude, Nina Turner is the Lula of Cleveland. Pure speculation. One of the biggest to be determined endorsements for Bernie besides Squad, Jesse Jackson. Uh, any late big names joining the race? I mean, honestly, Hillary is crazy and delusional enough to maybe actually do it. And that whole silly drama with Gabbard, who knows? Obviously, it would be bad for the country. It might be good for Bernie. So, I don't really care. I mean, she would eat into the whole Warren thing. Um, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I think it's pretty certain Rashida Tlaib will formally endorse him soon. Maybe Jesse Jackson, but I really have no idea. It was also really significant that a lot of local progressive figures from Queens came through endorsements, and Queens has really been delivering. I also want to say, everybody in Seattle, Shama Sawant needs our support. I'm in the UK, really afraid that Brexit is going to lead to the breakup of the UK and an ultra right government in the UK. I understand your fear. I mean, a big concern I've had looking in on the outside has definitely been the breakup of Good Friday. It seems like with inside the Britain, there's a strong attachment to the Tory party. I find it mystifying that more people who identify on the left are not realizing the incredible program that Jeremy Corbyn and McDonnell have put on the table. Labor is one of the most innovative center left social democratic parties in the world right now with their environmental and green policies, safeguarding the NHS. Boris Johnson will destroy the NHS and deals with private insurance companies in the United States, which of course we need to destroy and eliminate here. All I can say is solidarity, and we'll keep covering it. I definitely understand your concerns. Shama Sawant is also going to be on TMBS soon, and she is somebody who is a flashpoint in the positive changes of this country. And electing somebody real, electing somebody who represents socialism, who represents democracy, who fights the oligarchy and the corporate predator state as represented by Amazon in the heart of that empire in Seattle. And Amazon is dumping a huge amount of money to reverse the gains and just destroy Sawant, even though, well, I mean, precisely because she represents actual people and not corporate oligarchy. We got to support Shama Sawant. Having her in the Seattle City Council could not be more important. Of course, Bernie Sanders, another standout. He has spoken out for her on Twitter today. Incredibly important. Bernie for 8. Um, so yeah, definitely see what you could do about Shama Sawant. That's a really important local race. A couple of other honorable mentions. Will the DNC finally coalesce around a victorious Bernie like the Republicans came around to Trump, or will Bernie remain a party outsider unlike Trump? Yeah, no, I think a lot. Look, the oligarchy is going to be fully aligned against Bernie Sanders. And I think there's plenty of people in the Democratic establishment who will not strongly support him. But I think, that actually doesn't necessarily matter that much. Can you do a TNBS attitude on the society of spectacle? Comments on the society. It's an accurate modern time analysis. Go Sawant. Yes, I will look into that. That definitely seems like a very worthy topic for us. Rubber baby bumpers. Just wanted to hear you say that. Okay. Thank you, Thames, for the bizarreness. Um, let's see. Any other super chat questions? Kennedy Crouch has arrived. Um, I also just want to, as I always say, there's going to be more, but check out Michaela Wilkes, Shahid Buttar. Australia is falling apart everywhere I look. Liberals ruin the Liberal Party, and Australia is our right wing party are ruining everything. Yeah, the far right is ascendant across the globe, and we need a center left and left global synchronized response. On the other hand, look at the movements in Haiti, look at the movements in Chile, look at the movements in Lebanon, look at the movements, in Ecuador. These are incredibly powerful. Meghan Markle is under racial assault in the UK. I don't know anything about that, but that does not surprise me. And I mean, look, obviously there's a immense racism there, and I'm sure particularly people would be invested in the sort of trappings of the royal family. It's terrible. It's not surprising. What's up with Pierre Romney? That I don't know anything about. Is that Mitt Romney's alt account? Mitt Romney is such a fucking idiot. It is like embarrassing to share the planet with Mitt Romney, man. Mitt Romney could absolutely not be more whack. Anyways, I'm just so excited. Of course, excited to interview both Adolph Reed and Zizek in the next couple of days. Black Lives Matter chants happened organically multiple times at the rally, not something you'd see at a Warren rally. I mean, look, no, it's of the left. It's part of an organic movement. That's what AOC was so on point about. That's what she acknowledged. That's what Ilhan Omar and AOC see. And that's what Bernie facilitated. And anybody who tells you otherwise is gaslighting. He's the only candidate with a movement, period. Anybody else who tells you otherwise is gaslighting. Do you think Bernie can overcome the media empire? Yes, if we put in that work. I absolutely think so. I absolutely think so. We're going to have to put in a hell of a lot of work. Guys, also, I just want to also mention, of course, please get your tickets. Are more than halfway sold out. Philly, November 23rd at World Cafe. Incredibly up. And Emma Vigeland could not be more excited. Patreon.com/TMBS, guys. That's how you get the whole experience. That's how you get the illicit histories, the idea primers, the post games, the reading series, the discords. You get way, way more as a patron. And when you're a comrade or above patron, you help us do those video illicit histories, which we haven't released for everybody. How aggressive should Bernie be towards calling out other progressives? I think that Bernie and the campaign do need to be a lot more clear, frankly, at drawing sharp and clear distinctions. I support that. Would you come do a live show in San Francisco? Yes. Has Bernie himself responded to Hillary's despicable attack on Tulsi? If why not show support? I don't. I mean, look, Nina Turner did it. Why suck him into all that drama? I don't see the big payoff for it. But I think clearly Nina Turner doing it She's a senior person in the campaign. She's incredibly important. She spoke clearly. I mean, I don't. What else needs to be done? Any other super chat questions? Please do become a patron. Patreon.com/TNBS. Tomorrow, also at 6 o'clock, another one of these additional live streams with Matt Karp, who wrote this amazing piece in the Jacobin called "Is This the Future Liberals Want?" You guys realize with all of these additional live streams that that's a whole other significant chunk of work. We're putting a lot in the line for you. So all of the support makes a profound difference, and we're just so excited about this and what we believe and what we're doing. And I just appreciate all of you so much. I appreciate all of you immensely. Any other super chat questions? Let me know. Let me know. All right, guys. If not, Michael, you're the GOAT. Keep it up, King. I'm honored. Thank you. I feel like Bernie, though. All of us are the GOAT. Um, Appreciate all of you guys immensely. Got to run now. I'm actually going to go record a podcast with the hilarious Mike Racine. Check out the Sit Down with Mike Racine. Uh, Appreciate all of you immensely. Um, Peace and love. Peace and love. We are the GOAT. Patreon.com/TNBS. Take care, guys.